Children, last class we have discussed about autotrophic nutrition. We learned that all green colored plants can perform photosynthesis. So they are able to prepare their own food. There are some plants which do not have chlorophyll pigment. That means green color is completely absent. They cannot synthesize their food. Then how do they survive? And from where do they get their food? Like human and animals, such plants depend on food produced by another plant. They are called heterotrophs. And the type of nutrition is called heterotrophic mode of nutrition. We can define heterotrophic nutrition and heterotrophs now. Heterotrophic nutrition means it is the mode of nutrition in which organisms are unable to produce their own food. And heterotrophs means the animals which are not able to produce their own food. Did you understand the difference between heterotrophic nutrition and heterotrophs? So, examples for heterotrophs, that means organism which cannot prepare their own food and depending on another organism for their food, are bacteria, animals, human being, mushroom, etc. There are 4 types of heterotrophic nutrition in plants. The first one is parasitic plants. Second one, saprophytic plants. Third one, insectivorous plants. And the last one, symbiotic plants. Today in this section, we are going to discuss about the first two plants, parasitic plants and saprophytic plants. Do you like guests? Who all are coming to your house? I know children will feel happy when guest comes. But you imagine the guest is not going from your house and he or she is sharing your food and shelter. Is this type of guest is good for you? Of course no. This type of guest is called parasite. Look at this picture. Do you see yellow tubular structure twining around the stem and branches of the plants? This is a plant called Cuscuta. Have you ever seen like this plant anywhere? This plant is common during rainy season. മലയാളത്തിൽ ഈ ചെടിയെ മൂടില്ലാത്താളി എന്നും ആകാശവള്ളി എന്നും പറയാറുണ്ട്. It does not have chlorophyll pigment, so it cannot prepare its food. It will be depending on another plant for its food. So we can tell Cuscuta is following heterotrophic mode of nutrition. And Cuscuta is a heterotroph. See here, Cuscuta is a guest. It is taking food from the host. The plant on which it climbs is called a host. The host plant always will be green plant. Look at this branch. This Cuscuta is rotating the green plant. Slowly it will absorb the nutrients from the green plants. Always it will be there with the green plant and depends on for food. These are animal parasites. Mosquitoes, bedbug, lice, leeches. They will take nutrients from another body. They are taking nutrients from our body. Are they good for us? Definitely no. So we can define parasitic nutrition. Parasitic nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which an organism lives on another organism and takes nutrients from another organism. And a parasite means it is an organism which take nutrients from host body. Otherwise we can tell another body. Can we study the second type of heterotrophic mode of nutrition? It is saprophytic nutrition. Saprophytic nutrition means organisms get their food from dead or decaying matter. You might have seen mushrooms growing on the dead and decaying materials. They grow on decaying organic matters such as cow dung, wood, dry branches, or base of the tree. These mushrooms produce digestive juice over the decaying material. At the time, this material becomes soft. Slowly, mushroom will absorb nutrients from them, then it will grow. This type of nutrition is called saprotropic nutrition. If you keep food items openly for few days, food items like bread, idli, dosha, fruits, any food items, if you are keeping for few days, you will find white or black hair like growth on them. This is called fungus. This fungus is growing on dead and decaying matter. This bread is made up of wheat. It was living, it was a plant product. Now it is dead and it is becoming decaying. So this fungus is growing on the dead and decaying matter. And this fungus will slowly produce digestive juice to the food item. And the food item will become soft. Then it will absorb the nutrients. So this type of nutrition is called saprotropic mode of nutrition. So saprotrophs. Saprotrophs are the organisms which perform saprotropic mode of nutrition. Or you can tell saprotrophs are the organism which will grow on dead and decaying matter. So today we have studied two examples of saprotrophs. One is mushroom. Another name for mushroom is agaricus. And the second one is fungus. And third one is yeast and bacteria. These are performing saprotropic mode of nutrition. That means they are growing on dead and decaying matter. Quickly revise today's section. We have learned two types of heterotrophic mode of nutrition. The first type is parasitic mode of nutrition. There we discussed about plant parasite, that is Cuscuta, and animal parasites. And the second one is saprotropic mode of nutrition, mode of nutrition which organism grow on dead and decaying matter, and it is absorbing nutrients from the dead and decaying matter. And saprotroph means example, those who are performing saprotropic mode of nutrition. There we discussed two examples. One is mushroom or agaricus. Second one is fungus which is growing on the bread. The another name is bread mold. Thank you, children.